Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today, 10th of January. So, Euro USD, obviously yesterday we were waiting for a pullback. Didn't really get a pullback, but we do have a rejection bar at the moment. I can't really see a level that it is bouncing off. I'm just going up to sort of a daily time frame because that is the closest next level that we have. Might be something further back. Nope, not really. Apart from this one hanging in the middle of nowhere. So, is it a flag forming? If you look at what's happening on the weekly here, you can see a grouping here. And even if you start drilling down on the daily, you'll see there is a daily level there. So we have quite a strong zone ahead of us. So when you start looking at the levels that we want to pay attention to, that is a fairly decent inside bar, pin bar off a level. So 8-hour close below there, you should be looking for a move down. I suspect we're probably going to find either a pullback onto 106.785 or alternatively 106.300. Now I don't trade against the trend on this time frame, so this time frame we are going up, so I'm not really looking for a short here. We drill down to the 1 hour, we've got the same bullish sentiment here, and it does look like there's a bit of a flag forming. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm just going to use one of these lower levels here. Same situation as yesterday. Difference is that the levels that you want to buy off are in a different, it's pretty much a different setup. You can see the oscillators easing off nicely. We are in an uptrend, so I'm looking for buyers to come in around 107.128 and 107.011. So this 107 area is obviously the area we need to pay attention to. Start dropping below that, then we have this level here at 106.785, and then you have the gap here. But yesterday's narrative still stays the same. You can fall as far as 106.297, and that can still sort of be in a uptrend. That would be a pullback to test the moving averages here. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. What you may find is a breakout of the flag here. So you'd probably be in a better position to do this on the 15-minute. There you can see your flag. So at the open, at the European Open, wait for a break of, I'm going to have to add another level here just to make it really messy. You'll have to wait for a close above 107.387, and then that is going to give you fairly decent entry with a stop below the low, which is 230 odd points, and then you're looking for 107.828 as your next level. Moving on to US dollar Japanese yen, and we did get the rejection sort of last week, but we didn't get the pullback that we were looking for a continuation. So similar kind of setup at the moment. You can see we did get into this area here, but that's kind of a weak area that we came in to reject. You can see lots of confusion happened in that space. So we did get there, we did reject. We've got to cross over the moving averages now. So that, in my view anyway, is, I won't say set in stone, but that is the situation we have now. We've got a confirmation of the rejection. We're looking for a second move down. This one would be a good setup for something like a London breakout strategy. You can see we've started off this morning with a pin bar, and that's off this level here at 132.031. So again, probably wait for the open, get down to the 15-minute, and then wait for structure on the 15-minute at the moment. Right now, the high of the morning is your stop area for any trade that's going to come in. I would suspect another visit. You can see how we closed below this area yesterday. So we're above and below it. So if we do reject this 132.031, there's a good opportunity for a move to the downside, and your initial target is going to be, you can see this zone that we have here. Let me just put both levels in for you. So there is your zone there, support and resistance in this area. So that's a revisit to that. If we get through that, then you're probably looking at something along the lines of that. So let's get back to the 15 minutes. So what we're looking for is a rejection here at 132031. We're looking for a revisit of this area here, and this would be 131.461. Get through that, then we're looking at 131.207. So it's really tight. You're probably looking at 200 point stop losses for 300 to 400. Best case scenario, 685 point gain. That's pretty much the trade we have there today. Moving on to the pound, and that's British pound, Japanese yen. We had a good start, and then it does look like we sort of rejecting this area. Another one which is really in the middle of nowhere, so I'm not really too keen on this on the higher time frames. But if I start drilling down to the lower time frames, this is looking like a pullback onto support. So what I would do is, again, we have a zone here. See what happens during the open. If we do get a second pullback, which you should get here, could set up a flag, and then what you have, let's just do this, is you have a measured move, and this zone here is your flag. I like drawing them in because it just creates absolute mess on your charts, but there's your flag. There's your measured move, which is just up there, and we'll have a look at that. I want to delete all the noise. Right, so what we're looking for is support in this area. Again, you could probably do this on the 15 minutes by the looks of things. Most of the Forex is looking like 15-minute support. It's the support on the 155. Ignore the moving averages for now. What you're looking for is an area of support. So one of these tails here, or alternatively this tail here, is what you're looking for from the perception of support. Get above it. You're looking for price action on that level. You can have a nice tight stop loss. First thing you're looking to do is take out the high of today. Take out the high of today, and then you're aiming for 161.749. Just going to see what we do have in the line of. It's kind of messy. We do have some tails in that area, so yeah, it's kind of messy. I'd keep my stops really tight. So that's kind of the view that we've got here. Also, just notice on the 3 hour between the moving averages here, so it could just muck around like this for a day or two still. So be wary of that at the moment. I'm not even sure I'd be looking at London breakout at the moment. So look for support, get price action on a support level, and then you're looking to target that level to the upside. Lastly, Euro British pound, pretty much going nowhere slowly. So we are in a pretty big range at the moment. We've got a bit of diversion brewing here on the 8 hour. We are in an upward trend, so this could be bottom of range on the higher time frames. So what you'd be looking for is a breakout to the upside. Now look at how we are in the moving averages here on the hour, and whenever you like this and you see all these tails, it always tells you a story. Don't bother with this, and that's exactly what I would suggest. Don't even bother looking at this. What you're looking for is you're looking for price to get above 0.88228. You're looking for it to find support. You're looking for the moving averages to cross over. You're looking for the oscillators to group back down to the downside, and then give you the indication that you're looking for a move up. You're probably you're going to be capped by multiple areas, and I'm not going to draw all of them, but there's your first zone, which will get resistance at 0.88337. Then you'll have another one over there at 0.88443, and then you're going to have another one there at 0.88568, and then you're going to have the top of the range. So that's kind of the structure that we've got here. I think of all four, the other three offer better opportunities than this at the moment. Anyway, that's kind of my view for today. I hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.